Coach came off another win, third straight win against Charlotte. Good overall performance from the team. I guess offensively, what were your biggest takeaways, good, bad, or otherwise?
Yeah, clearly fast start for us. It was good to see that. We did a lot of really good things throughout the day. The yards and some of that don't look great, but we also, defense did a great job of getting us the ball back with short fields. But I was proud. We ran the ball when we needed to. Clearly we're gonna pass the ball a lot with the quarterback that we have, but we ran the ball well when we needed to. And then after that, the negatives, clearly the turnovers and some costly penalties at times. Just some things we need to clean up, but overall pretty good game.
Talking about turnovers, Middle Tennessee State is nation's leading in forced turnovers. I guess, how do you combat that? With Zappy threw 2 interceptions last week. I guess, how do you combat that and take care of the ball this week?
Yeah, ball security drills every week. We get those done and just harping on it. Our guys understand that Middle Tennessee is one of the best defenses in the conference, number 1, like you said, in the country, and taking the ball away from their team. And they really feed off their defense there at Middle. So just really overemphasizing that even more so than this week, just because, like I said, they've been tremendous all year long at taking the ball away.
Coach, you mentioned that you guys were able to start fast this week compared to the other weeks. I know the mindset is always start fast. How are you guys going to be able to start fast again against Middle Tennessee?
Yeah, I just think it just comes out and executing the plays. The first play of the game, start out with an explosive run. Second play of the game, we just barely missed Daywood for a touchdown, probably second play. But when something like that happens, it was good to see us kind of just settle in there and really just get ready for the next play, and there we go. So nothing crazy. Just kind of do what we're supposed to do, but execute it at a high level.
Joey Belgian today named a Burlsworth nominee. Obviously, taking on a big role with Josh out this year. I guess, what can you just say about him and that honor that he received today?
Yeah, very proud of Joey, man. Joey's tremendous. One of those guys that doesn't get enough credit. Doesn't get a whole lot of targets and all that stuff, but very unselfish guy. Blocks his tail off. When you really go and you look at it and you study the film, take a deep dive into what we're doing a lot of the time when he's in the game. He's a very integral part of what we're doing, and I think you guys are going to continue to see that. So Joey works very, very hard, very deserving of that award, and proud of him, and like I said, glad he's on our team.
I guess, what type of defense are you looking at for Middle Tennessee State, and I guess what's the scouting report on them?
Yeah, like I said, very good at creating turnovers. Pass rush is very good, and they also got the number 1 defensive lineman in the league with sacks. Kind of all over the place, a heavy blitzing team. Really try to, get the quarterback rattled with a lot of pressure and a lot of different coverages in the back end. So just expecting more of that. Like I said, they're number 1 in creating turnovers. So I think they're going to give us their best shot at what they do. But same deal. We just got to come out and execute the game plan.
Coach, first year here, what do you know about 100 Miles of Hate, the rivalry?
I don't know a whole lot about it. You see some stuff on social media and some of that, but don't know too much about it. I just know it's been a great rivalry for years, and it always seems to be a dogfight in the game. So ready for that this weekend.
Coming from Houston Baptist, a lot of hot weather. It's starting to get cold now. I guess, for you and Bailey both coming from Houston Baptist, how do you combat that and get used to the winter weather here versus at Houston Baptist? Yeah,
I just don't think you think about it a whole lot. At the end of the day, we were just out there, probably the coldest practice of the year, upper 40s, I believe it was. And, when you first walk out there, you're cold, but you get in the rhythm of practice and the rhythm of things. And then you really don't think about it. And then that horn blows there at the end of practice to end it, and you're like, hey, it's actually kind of cold out here. So you really don't think about it a whole lot, I don't think. So once again, when you're out at a practice or when you get into the game, those things kind of just, I think, slip your mind because you're focused on other things.
The finalists for the Match Ball award came out and Bailey wasn't named to it. Does that kind of put a chip on your guys' shoulder a little bit, and of the upcoming games you want to show like he was worthy of it?
Yeah, I don't think it puts a chip on his shoulder. I don't think he needs any more stuff like that to get him going. Clearly a lot of us probably don't agree with that list, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, we're here to win games and try to win a championship as a team. The more wins you get, that's when those individual awards really start happening for people. And I think that's more what we're focused on.